Wednesday and it is weigh-in day. So I am coming on to do a weigh-in update. I'm not in the best headspace at the moment. I'm just feeling like super stressy about a few like work things, life things, this, that and the other. And you know, following on from last week, my anxiety is still quite bad, although it did start to feel like I was in a much better headspace than I was. It's kind of like a little bit all over the place at the moment. Whoa. So yeah, not in the best headspace overall. And I did feel like it would be a little tricky to do this video just because of how my sort of anxiety works and the headspace I'm in when I'm sort of particularly struggling. I do find it very difficult because I literally second guess every single thing I'm saying. I find it difficult to sort of like string thoughts along in a good like linear way that makes sense. But I'm gonna give it a try because I obviously had a lot of enthusiasm for my new sort of like upload schedule and weighing in on a Wednesday, and I just really didn't want to sort of like let myself down on that first week. So I'm going to give it my best shot and just see how I get on. So obviously the purpose of this video is to do a weigh-in update and sort of like just chat through my thoughts and feelings about sort of like my efforts and how I've done in particular with like my weight loss journey. So I'll start out with like calories and what have you. So my calorie goal for losing £2 a week is 1,200 calories a day, and obviously my new weigh-in day is Wednesday. So in my NutriCheck app I have changed my week view to be from a Wednesday to a Wednesday. So over the course of the last week, since last Wednesday, the 9th of October, I have tracked every day, which I'm really pleased about, and I have tracked accurately, which I am really chuffed about, because I don't know what it is or you know why this happened, but I just really fell out of love with tracking, and I just could not get myself into a headspace to do it every day, or to be bothered to do it, or have like the, I don't know, the motivation to do it basically. And I'm not sure whether that's because I've been trying for like so long now to sort of like get this weight loss rolling and have good progress with it. Obviously I have lost weight, but I'm nowhere near my goal. And yeah, I don't know whether it's because I've been doing it for so long that it's just kind of felt a little bit, I don't know, just, I don't know what the word is really, but just not, I just kind of fell out of love with it. So yeah, it's been really nice over the last week to not just do it, but also want to do it. That sort of like mindset of, I'm gonna eat that, I'm gonna put it in my diary, or I need to weigh that out, or whatever it may be. But yeah, I cannot remember the last time I had a consecutive week every single day of tracking everything. So that's a really good positive thing, and I'm finding it really hard because the mindset I'm in at the moment, I'm sort of being really harsh on myself. So I kind of feel a little bit fake by saying, oh, you know, this is a really positive thing and I'm really glad I did it. I am, but equally it's like, it's not like I feel like I've got this massive victory or anything. So every single day I've been over. Now it has sort of like altered in severity of how much I've been over, but basically every day I've been over that 1,200 goal. Like I say, some days it's been by, you know, 48 calories, which is here nor there, and then some days it's been by, like the highest over day I had was this Monday, and it was 410 calories over. So obviously that's not good, that's like way over. Bumping up into sort of like maintenance slash gaining weight calories, so that's not good. And if I'm totally honest, I'm not super sure why. Like, I don't know why I have been over every day. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know whether it's because I've been like super stressy with everything. Sometimes I find it very difficult, like if I've got quite a lot going on and it's really occupying my mind and really putting me into a negative headspace, I will always have an awareness of my weight loss and like how important it is to me and stuff, but sometimes I'll just sort of like not really, it doesn't hold like the highest importance. I kind of maybe slip back into old coping mechanisms and I'm a bit more like snacky, or maybe that's just like one of those really ingrained things that I need to just keep working on, so that regardless of what's going on around me, I can just be in the driving seat the whole time. And that's also not an excuse. I don't want to like excuse my sort of overeating on these certain days or whatever. But yeah, that's all I've really got to say for calories. In terms of actual food, what I've been eating, I'd say probably 60 to 70% of it has been good, you know, whole foods, not processed foods and stuff like that, but there has been a few occasions where processed foods are sort of like foods that have got like lots of additives and stuff like that have slid in there. But overall, you know, it's been okay. Most of the things I've made have been homemade, but not, if I was to sort of like give you my real honest bearing on the whole thing, certainly not a week of food I would be proud of. So I guess that's just what's to be said for that. If I just bring up my scales app. So last Wednesday I weighed in at 13 stone 7.6, and this week I have weighed in at 13 stone 7. So it's a 0.6 of a pound loss, which, you know, I'm really displeased with, because I really wanted to have a decent loss this week, just for a couple of reasons really. Mainly because I know that when I have like a good result, like something tangible, it really sort of like inspires me to keep going and stuff. Whereas when I don't get a very good loss, even though it's very clear as to why, it's just a bit shitty, isn't it, sometimes? Like, I just sometimes wish it would be a lot easier, but it is what it is. I've had, you know, every day I've been over. I suppose the saving grace is that it hasn't been a gain, but yeah, not very pleased with it. I think what I'm going to try and do is just internalize this feeling a little bit and try and turn that into some good motivation for the next week, and remember, you know, remember that it's a disappointing feeling when I don't get the result I really want, and hopefully that will inspire me to do a bit better in this next week. So yeah, I don't really feel like I've got a lot to say. I mainly just wanted to get this video done so that I could get it up and out there. I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know whether I should have just gone, do you know what, I'm gonna just start next week, but I just cannot have another thing that I'm not doing right at the moment, or just, you know, something, another sort of like thing to fuel that internal feeling of I'm not doing anything right, which I do know isn't true, but yeah, it's not very good. So I'm sorry that this video has been a bit of a downer, and I don't know, I don't like it. I know it's just a normal human emotion, but I just feel like it's, I don't know, it's just not, it's not fun, is it, to sort of watch somebody be all mopey. And I think I just need to get over myself a little bit. I've made myself a cup of tea in my lovely positivity, the positive mindset cup, which Laura got for me. It's not going to focus, but it's got loads of lovely little quotes on it. So I'm gonna sip my cup of tea and just maybe have a little bit of a think about this last week in a little bit more detail. I would do that here usually, but I just think for the purpose of making this video make any sense, then it's probably something that I just need to do independently, and then hopefully share with you guys next week in hopefully a little bit more of a brighter spirited video with some really good results to share. I mean, something that I can say from this week actually is over the weekend, I did much better than previous weekends, and one of the main things really that I was hoping to do was track everything. And I think the more I get into the habit of doing that, obviously the more that's just gonna aid me to be on top of everything. But yeah, it's just one of those weeks. It's just one of those weeks, and there's nothing I can do now to go back and change what's in the past. The only thing that I can do is focus on this next new week, starting with right now, starting with today, and then just do everything I can to get myself feeling better again, to get back on top of everything. And you know, I mean, I'm talking like I've gone completely off the rails, and I haven't, you know, but yeah, just need to really try in this next week to stay within my calories and do the right thing. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna end this video here because I don't want to make it overly long, but yeah, I hope you guys are having a really good week so far. I am doing a weekly vlog this week, but it's been a bit of a flop, so we're just gonna have to see what the rest of the week brings. I'm actually going to see Laura tomorrow. I'm spending the night with her, so hopefully I can just get myself out of this funk, have a really nice time with Laura tomorrow, and then have actually something worth sharing with you. But we'll see how it goes. I think if I sort of like watch the footage and just feel like it's not really worth uploading, or it's not really making sense or whatever, I will maybe film a different video on the weekend, just so that I'm not missing sort of checking in with you guys and stuff at the weekend. But yeah, I hope you're having a really good week, and hopefully next time I see you I will be in a bit better spirits. But until then, I hope you stay happy, healthy and well. Bye.